What's going on, YouTube? You're now tuned into progression over perfection. Well, we don't strive to be perfect over here. We just strive to progress every day in every way imaginable. As you can see, title of this video is Keep Going. Keep going. Now, this particular video is in reference to my people that's on their fitness journey. Keep going. I know it's not easy. I know you feel like quitting, but it's gonna pay off. I promise. But you gotta see it through. You gotta be consistent. You gotta stay disciplined. You gotta be hard on yourself. Practice grace, but be hard on yourself. Don't worry about what others are doing. You stay focused on your goal and the daily actions necessary in order for you to reach that goal. As you can see, I'm here at the gym. It's about 9 a.m. Got to get a workout in. Got to stay consistent. And I got to stay encouraged. And that's just what I'm going to do. I have my days. And as I mentioned in one video, more often than not, I don't feel like doing this shit than the days where I feel like doing it and I'm raring to go. Now today, it's one of my favorite days of the week. It's Saturday. I don't have to worry about, I do have some things I need to do later. But I don't have to worry about getting to work. I could kind of coast a little bit more than I usually can. I'm off. I could take my time. And I love my Saturday workouts for that reason. I can take my time. I really enjoy working out. I enjoy training. I enjoy making progress. So today, I'm in the mood to train. I'm looking forward to my workout. I'm excited. But again, every day is not Saturday, and every day I'm not encouraged to do the work. Now, I've mentioned that before, and I know for some of y'all, you're just starting out. Now, I've been engaging in some type of physical activity since, I would say more consistently than not, since about 2012, 2013. It's when I really started. Shouts out to my mother-in-law. You know, she's actually the one that got me my first gym membership as a gift. It wasn't a Christmas gift. I think it was my birthday. And the funny thing is, I actually let the first one expire. Because again, it wasn't a lifestyle of mine. I wanted the look, but I didn't want to do the work. I think it was my wife, girlfriend at the time, who got the second one. Can't remember. It was a minute ago. But whatever the case is, I used it. I started going. And I started being consistent. I started using it as an escape, you know, from the stresses of life. And one thing that struck me about it that really made me fall in love with the gym, it wasn't even really the results that I was getting, because my results were very slow. But it was the fact that everyone, you knew everybody in that gym was committed to getting better in some way, shape, or form. And that was motivating. It was inspiring. Just to see us all in there with all these different goals, but yet we all pretty much pulling in the same direction. So it was dope. But I say that to say some of y'all are just starting out. Some of y'all just got y'all first gym membership today, you know, or yesterday or last week. And you come from a background or a lifestyle that wasn't really healthy. Whether it was the overconsumption of alcohol, whether it was not having such a good relationship with food, so you overeat, you overindulge, and then you feel like shit. And as much as you feel like shit, you turn around the next day and you do it again. And you look back and it's been a whole year of unhealthy eating. Whether it's been, inactivity, especially if you have a desk job like myself, you don't ever move your body, not during the day, not after work, not before work, and you're out of shape. You're obese. Or, like myself, you're just holding on to more body fat than you know you need to. This is for you. This is for you. This is for y'all. Start small. I've said it in another video. Start small, but stay encouraged. Don't overdo it in the beginning. Start with something that's manageable. Start with something that's manageable. Just go for a 15-minute walk, a 20-minute walk, 30-minute walk, and then go from there. 3 times a week. When it comes to your diet, you drink a lot of soda, where you would drink 2-3 sodas, drink 1. It's all about progression, not perfection. Progression over perfection. Now, it's not going to be easy, especially in the beginning. It's not going to be easy at all. It's going to come with its challenges. It's going to come with its adversity. It's going to come with its roadblocks. It's going to come with the days and you don't feel like doing shit in order to reach your goal. Those are the days where you seek encouragement, like this video. This video is for you. Keep going. Keep going. Don't stop now. You damn sure won't reach your goal if you quit. So keep going. Stay in the fight. Stay in the fight. I know it's not easy, but stay encouraged. Motivation is not always going to be there. But what I really want you to build up, I don't want you to build up your motivation. I want you to build up your discipline. Do the things that you know you need to do regardless of the circumstances. Regardless of the circumstances, because you know they're going to get you where you want to be. You can rest, but don't quit. Do the daily work. And as I mentioned in another video, do it for a long period of time. Fitness. Now, I have not gotten in the best shape of my life, but I've made progress. If I can, I'll share a few photos right here. I had to work hard for that. Obviously, I could have got in better shape, had I really had some true guidance, because I did it, as I used to say, the ghetto way. I wasn't counting macros, your protein, your carbs, your fats. And I wasn't tracking no calories. I was just training, sometimes up to 2 times a day, or for 3 or 4 hours a day, and just eating. And most times I would only eat once or twice a day. A lot of protein, or as much protein as I could stand, and veggies, low carb. And every now and then I may throw a carb in there, like some rice or sweet potato. But I cut back to drinking, and I wasn't eating a lot of carbs, and I was training my ass off all day. A lot of walking, a lot of jogging, a lot of calisthenics, a lot of lifting. And that got me to where I was. It took me a while, but it was faster because I was working so hard and I was so consistent. You got to put that consistency in. or you got to have that consistency in order to reach the goal that you're looking to reach. So stay encouraged, stay motivated. And if you can't stay motivated, do your best to stay disciplined, because that's what really counts anyway. And this is a lot bigger than how you look. It's more about your health in general, because your health means nothing. They say it, but it's true. And I know it to be true. It means nothing until you don't have it, or until you get a scare. You don't want to have to go sit in the doctor's office and them tell you that you have to lose weight, or they putting you on diabetes medicine, or you at risk of stroke, heart attack. And now you at the gym 8 days a week. Let's not even let it get to that. Take the necessary action to reach your goal. You'll look better, you'll feel better, and you'll be better. Point blank, period. And it's going to carry over in the other areas of your life, especially if you have children. They watching you. I'm not talking about, I still have fun here and there, and I'm on my path. Now, by the way, as I've shared in another video, my current goal, now I started out actually the end of last month, but I started out at 254 pounds. And what I do is I weigh myself every Saturday. Before I work out. So this morning, it's a Saturday, by the way, and I weighed myself, and I'm down about 12 pounds. Now, some of that, I believe, is water weight, but I'm down about 12 pounds, Now, the scale, the weight that I have on the scale at the beginning of this video, I honestly think it took into account me holding my phone, because when I put my phone down, I was at like 242. And I always weigh myself like 6 or 7 times. I know it's excessive, but I make sure, and then I log it, put it on my calendar. And it said I was at 242, and I started out at 254. 254. You feel me? And all I've been doing is training throughout the week, and making better food choices. Again, not even counting calories, not counting macros. And the weight is coming off. That's my primary goal right now, not necessarily building muscle. The biggest goal of mine right now is to just come down on the scale. And then I'm going to really jump off into some bodybuilding shit, for real. That's just a goal of mine, and I want to maximize my genetic potential at 36 years old, going on 37. But, again, I still have fun, like I have my drinks, my whiskey. Actually, I've cut back tremendously on alcohol, though. The alcohol, we know it's empty calories, and quite frankly, it's poison. It is. It really is. And that's coming from somebody who actually, partakes. It is poison. That's not debatable. But you can have your fun, and you can have food that tastes good, and it could be considered healthy. Not to mention, you can have unhealthy, quote unquote, unhealthy foods, but you got to do it in moderation. And if you believe that it's a slippery slope, whether it be alcohol or unhealthy foods, you have to realize or acknowledge the fact, or be real with yourself and say, is this a slippery slope? Is this going to send me backwards versus sending me forward along my journey? Be honest with yourself. It sent me back sometimes. It is a slippery slope at times, but I'm so dedicated to the mission right now. I don't allow myself to go no more than 2 days without working out. And it used to be like 2 days would turn into 3 days, 4 days, a week, 2 weeks, and that's how I got into the shape that I'm in now. Getting better now, though, getting better. And that's the goal. Progression over perfection. But again, the purpose of this video is just to encourage you along your journey. Keep going. It doesn't get easier, as they say, you just get stronger. Anything worth having, it takes time and it takes effort. Fitness is the long game. You got to play the long game when it comes to fitness. Progress is not linear. You know, you're going to have some side streets. You're going to have some detours you're going to have to take. You're going to have some roadblocks. You're going to have some crashes. But that, don't let it deter you from continuing along your journey. Because I believe you can get there, but you got to put the daily work in. Rest, but don't quit. Just stay as encouraged as possible. I know it's difficult. I know you're tired. I know you don't feel like training. I know you don't feel like getting those steps in. You'll feel better once you get going, I promise. And if you don't, take it in stride. Maybe next time you'll feel better. But you got to do it. You got to do it. And again, this is not just about the look. This is about our actual fitness and our health, our longevity. Stay encouraged. Don't quit. You know, the time is going to pass regardless. Who do you want to be after a year or 2 or 3 has passed? Because I'm telling you that, like they say, regret weighs tons. Discipline weighs ounces. Which one you want?